Hey everyone, it's me Asian Batman with another reptile misconception video. This is the third entry in the series, and I actually have a playlist. If you check on my main homepage thing, then you can find the playlist with all 3 videos that I've made about misconceptions about reptiles. Now, with all that said, and without any further ado, let's move on to the first entry in the list. Now, most people, while researching reptiles, or just when they think of reptiles at all, the first thing that comes to mind is that reptiles are cold-blooded. And, this seems pretty obvious, right? If you have a reptile at home, like as a pet, then you know that they have to thermoregulate, with heat lamps, and so, they'll bask in the sun sometimes, just to get the temperature higher, and so they must be cold-blooded, right? Well, actually, recently, scientists have discovered a warm-blooded lizard called the tegu. Or actually, I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing it, but I'm really lazy to go and check the proper pronunciation. So if you know, how you pronounce T-E-G-U, well then, let me know in the comments down below. This discovery is especially interesting since just last year, scientists actually discovered a warm-blooded fish as well. So, if you read any old books, or even if in your curriculum at school, they'll probably teach you that lizards are all cold-blooded, but now you can seem super smart by telling your teacher that there is one warm-blooded lizard. But anyways, let's move on to the next misconception on the list. Now, when most people think of reptiles, very few people think of a fast animal. They usually think of lizards as, slow-moving, very lazy animals. But actually, there is a species of lizard called the basilisk that can run on water. Now, this is partially because they have special foot design on them that allows them to run on water, but also because they are pretty fast animals. And this ability has actually earned them the nickname Jesus Lizard, which I think is pretty cool. Now, depending on who you ask, the fastest lizard in the world is either the bearded dragon or the iguana. Now, if you take the values stated on Wikipedia, which I know isn't the greatest source for information, but in this case, let's just assume it's true. And it says that bearded dragons can reach a top speed of 25 miles per hour. And that's actually only around 2 miles per hour slower than Usain Bolt, the fastest human. So that means that the fastest lizards are actually faster than the average human at running speed. So if they ever turn evil and try to eat us, well, we won't be able to outrun them. Now let's talk about a third and final misconception. Snakes are most known for is probably their venom, but many people don't realize that actually not all snakes are venomous. Now, when I'm talking about non-venomous snakes, I don't mean snakes that are harmless to humans, but do actually provide, for example, garter snakes are completely harmless to humans. But they do actually produce a tiny amount of venom, and it's very weak venom, but it is there. I'm talking about snakes that don't have any venom at all. As you might suspect, large constrictors like boas or anacondas don't have any venom at all, but this group isn't just limited to them. For example, king snakes, which are a very common pet, and aren't huge constrictors, although they are constrictors, but they don't have any venom either. So in fact, there are many snakes that don't have any venom at all, and the group is very diverse and big. Well, that's our last misconception for today. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, or if you found it useful, hopefully you'll subscribe and leave a like down below. Really appreciate the support. And if you have any feedback, comments, suggestions, whatever, well, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. As always, your feedback is really welcome and appreciated. Well, that's it for today. Bye!